Oh, that's okay. Hi, AJ. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good, thanks. Thank you for taking some time with me.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
My first question for you is, what are some of your earliest basketball memories as a child?
Oh, let's see. A few of them. So one would probably be just playing at this little kind of like park league. So it was like I don't know how old I was. I was pretty young. Just playing at the park with like on the low rims. There. And then probably going to my dad's games. The earliest I remember is when he was at Lewis University. Outside of Chicago, I was probably um, four, maybe. I would say. I think being in the gym there is kind of as far back as I remember.
That's awesome. Can you talk about some of your biggest influences growing up, both on and off the court?
Um, yeah. So, well, off court, obviously, I think a lot of people is just their parents have such a big role in growing up, things they do and like, and how they act. So my parents were a big one for me. And then on the court, let's see. I mean, I had one AAU coach when I played for the Gym Rats, Kerry Ash. He was just kind of our coach. He's from Cedar Rapids, and he kind of just had a big influence just on kind of how I went about playing the game, I guess.
When do you remember that you first realized that basketball was something you could do into college and possibly beyond?
I would say in middle school, probably about 8th grade, is when I really started to take it serious and, kind of start to work harder and pursue it more.
Coming out of high school, can you tell me a little bit about your recruitment journey? I know you had some offers from some big schools and decided to stay home, but what was that decision process like?
Yeah, it was tough, definitely. Just obviously with all the connections I had at UNI, being around the programs my whole life, going to all the games. But I knew kind of early on in the process that I wanted to look at some other schools. I wasn't completely set on UNI, so I looked at some schools like Iowa State, Minnesota, Virginia, Clemson, some schools like that, just to kind of see what they had to offer. And as the process kind of went on, I just realized that everything I needed was at UNI, and that was the spot.
That's great. So far, what has been your best basketball memory during college?
During college, I would say last year when we won the conference championship, just a regular season championship. I'd say when we secured it, when we won at Drake, and then also just playing at home against Drake, just in front of the crowd that we had, the atmosphere.
And on the flip side, what has been your biggest regret?
My big, I can't say that I have any regrets throughout, any of the games or any experiences I've gone through. I don't really regret anything that has happened to our team or to myself.
Talk to me about what happens when the season ends. Do you take some time to unwind, and when do you start gearing up for the next season?
Yeah, typically after the season, I'll take like a week off or a week and a half off from basketball and just kind of chill out and let my body recover. And then, after that, it's kind of right back to it with our spring workouts that we have at UNI, and then just doing kind of stuff on my own, just trying to get better and get ready for summer and for next season too.
Now, I know you had the hip injury. Are you still rehabbing from that, or fully recovered, or how's that going?
It's going real good, actually. So I should be fully recovered and kind of 100% around July 4th, around that time frame. I still got a few months left, but rehab right now is going really good. I'm kind of slowly progressing in terms of what I can do on the court, how I'm moving, and the basketball stuff I can do. Oh,
Do you feel like that's going to put you behind a little bit in your preparation for next year?
no, I don't think it will. I think, if anything, it might just help me, hopefully, the way I go about this rehab that I'm doing and kind of building myself back up. I hope to, build kind of back up stronger and hopefully be moving better and, be a little more athletic and feeling better just physically, especially with all the time off I've had and the recovery. I think my body's just will be kind of built back up the right way and stronger and ready to go for next year.
Now, did you take a medical red shirt and you're still going to be classified as a junior for next year?
I guess so. Yeah, I think I'll have 2 years left.
Okay.
I want to use them or use both of them.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I haven't really thought about it.
I'd be a little remiss if I didn't ask, how'd you feel when your dad left for Coach Otzelberger's staff at Iowa State?
Yeah, I was happy for him. He kind of asked me what I thought about it. We talked about it for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Our family talked about it, just kind of weighed the options, the pros and cons of it. But he really wanted to do it, and I completely support him through it. So far, his time down in Ames has been really good. So,
Was there any part of you that might have wanted to follow him?
no, I kind of knew I wanted to stay at UNI the whole time, and I never really thought about leaving to go down to Ames or go anywhere else.
I noticed after your freshman year, your 3-point percentage really jumped up. What changed to impact that number, do you think?
I don't think anything really changed other than just, continuing to be more comfortable out there on the floor with the types of shots that I was getting and just making those shots. I think I just got used to kind of the level, college level and speed, and I was just a lot more comfortable out there and confident. So the next year, I was taking the same kind of shots, but I was just shooting them, making them at a higher level, I guess.
All right, I got one more question for you. What are your biggest goals for next season?
I'd say for the team would just be to win the conference, win the tournament.
Great. AJ, I really appreciate it. Yep.
Yeah. Hello?
Yep, great. Thank you very much. And I look forward to watching you next season.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate